Hey Joakim, welcome back to an episode of Is It Worth It? So today's episode right here, we do have 3 different products from 3 different brands, but pretty much what they are an Oscillating tower fan. So one of them is from a brand called Govee Life or Govee. One of them is from a brand called Levoit, and this one right here is from a brand called Dreo. So this one right here I've been using for quite some time, and you guys can definitely see the dust that's on here. So I know for sure that I've been using for a while. Wherever these 2 right here is a newer product that I just got recently. So I wanted to compare all 3 of them and see what is the benefit for each one and see which one is the better option to go for. So far from testing out so many tower fans in the past until now, there's nothing has been better than this one right here from the Dreo brand. The reason why is because the controls on here is very easy to use with the manual control, the remote control in the back, and also give you guys a smart control and voice control as well when you guys use app control. And also for this product, if you guys can see the difference between all 3 of them, this one right here is around like 42 inch or 41 inch, where for these 2 are 36 inch. So it definitely give you guys a lot more space to work with, and they actually give you guys a stronger motor, and it is much more powerful when you guys do use it. Like even when you guys stand side by side, you can see how tall it is compared to me. But before you test it out, let's talk about some of the differences on here. So for this one right here, it does not give you guys smart control or voice control, but let's give you guys the manual control and also remote. This one right here and that one right there give you guys everything the same, pretty much almost the same. In terms of the remote control, voice control, app control, and so much more. But the Govee Life does not give you guys remote. And for what I remember for the Dreo one right here, it does not give you guys a child lock option or a lock option, where for that one it does. But it does give you guys the different speed option, the different mode, the silent mode, and so much more. So what I'll do right now is to turn on each one of them and show you guys how it does work. So let's bring the camera a bit closer. So right here we do have the first one. The buttons are in the front. So we do have the mode button, the fan option, the power button, timer option, and oscillating option. If you guys do turn it on, this is what the screen looks like. So level 6 is the highest, and level 1 is the lowest. And we do have it connected on the Wi-Fi. You can see the Wi-Fi logo on here. But in here, when you guys turn on level 6, it's really powerful. And when you guys do feel it, it's actually really powerful as well. But when you guys turn on level 1, it's pretty powerful as well for level 1 speed compared to other tower fans that I've viewed in the past and also right now. But right now we do have it in the first mode. If you guys do change it, now we do have nature or natural mode. And this is sleep mode. So pretty much on sleep mode, it turns off the screen, you can see, and also mutes the sound when you guys do use it. It isn't here. But once you guys turn it off, it turns on auto mode. So in auto mode, it pretty much turns on or turns off by itself depending on the temperature setting. And if you guys do turn on the timer option, the max is 12 hours. And if you guys do turn on the oscillating option, you can see how it starts turning left and right. So that is how far it goes that way. And that's how far it goes that way. So roughly around like 80 degrees or 90 degrees, you can see. Before I show you guys the smart control option on here or smart app control, let me turn around each one of them to show you the back, just in case if I do forget later. So right here is what it actually looks like in the back for this one. So it does have a handle for you to carry around. Same thing for this one. But for this one, it does give you guys the option for you guys to take out the remote and put the remote inside, which is pretty convenient. And then for this one right here, we do have the option for you to slide the remote inside right here to keep it hidden. And it's secured inside, which is very nice. And top part right here, we do have the handle for you to carry around, which is really convenient. And then for the back part right here, for this one, I'm not sure if it can take the back part out to clean it. But for this one, it does. And I believe for this one also give you guys the option as well if you guys do unscrew it. But here's what it looks like in the back. Let's turn around to the front and then show you guys how to use the app control on here and the remote control. So for remote control, it pretty much give you guys everything on here in terms of power button, plus and minus, mode button, mute button, oscillating option, and timer option. That's the mute button. That's mode button. And this is oscillating. And the timer. So very easy and very simple for you to use it manually or the remote control. But now let's show you the app. So once you guys download the app and connect it all together, this is what the app looks like. So for my device, I just named it Angela just to do a quick little test. But you can see right here, we do have the option for you to increase and lower the speed and change all these different settings on here if you guys do want to. And then right here, we do have the timer option. So like I mentioned, the max on here is 12 hours. but you do have the option to check the temperature on here, and you do have the option to go setting to connect onto Alexa if you guys don't have it ready. But if you guys do press right here, you guys can turn it off or turn it on. So that is pretty much how you guys use the app control. If you guys were to use the voice control, let's give it a try. Alexa, turn off Angela. Alexa, turn on Angela. Alexa, change speed of Angela to 6. Alexa, change speed of Angela to 1. So I'm seeing it definitely does work and very easy for controlling. And so far from testing out this one right here, I can definitely feel that the fan on here is really powerful compared to the other two. But let's turn it off and give it a try for the other two. So next one that we have right here is the Levoit. So like I mentioned, for this one, you also have the remote control in the back. So you do have the option to use this to control it, or you can use the actual power right here to control it as well. So let's do turn it on. This is what the screen looks like. So currently we do have in turbo mode. If you guys do change it, press on this button. So that's auto mode, normal, and back to turbo. So in turbo mode, it pretty much just turns on the max speed level on here and gives you guys the oscillating option. But you can see on here, it does show you guys the temperature of your room. So right now 73 degrees, and here it show you guys the speed level. So right now it's a 1. The max is 5. And when we do feel it on the max speed level on here, it feels nice, but it does feel like the Dreo is still more powerful than this one when you guys do feel it side by side. And then for this one, it also has the mute option. So once you guys mute it, no more noise, similar to what you guys get in this one. This one, it does have an advanced sleep option where when you guys turn it on, you guys can see the screen turns off. And once you guys turn it back on, it goes on to auto mode. And if oscillating option, it works the same way. We do have the symbol on there to let you guys know which one is on for muting option, oscillating option, and different mode. But similar to the other two, it does give you a coverage of like 80 degrees to 90 degrees. You can see how far it does go left and right. So feel free to use the button control on here, or you can use it on the actual product. But very easy and very simple for us to control it. And if you guys want to use like a smart control, this one does not have it, but the other two does. So let's put back the remote control in the back. And now let's try this one to show you guys how it works. All right. So for this one, it does not have the remote control like I mentioned, but it does have a manual control or an app control or voice control. So we have to turn it on. We do have it in the max speed, and we do have it on the normal mode. When we do feel the wind that's coming out, it is really powerful. But same thing like I mentioned for the Levoit. When you guys compare to the Dreo definitely feels a lot more powerful than these two. Not saying that these two are not powerful. It's actually pretty powerful for what you guys are getting out of it. But feel free to press the button on here for timer option, mode option, fan speed option, and oscillating option. So just like that. Same thing for timer option. The max is 7 hours, or when you guys control an app, it's 24 hours. And then for this one, it shows 1, 2, 3. But when you guys control an app, there's 8 different speed level on here. But when you guys turn the lowest speed level on here, it's very quiet. If you guys want to turn on the child lock or the lock option, you guys can press and hold these two buttons right here. And that turns it on. So that way no one can click it, especially if you guys do have child. And once you guys press it again, it turns off and it works again. So very cool, actually has that feature built in. And here it shows that we do have the Wi-Fi connected. So that is a smart app control. If you guys press right here, that is the oscillating option. If you see how it turns left and right, very slowly. So for this one, they mentioned how it does give you guys around like 75-degree angle coverage when you guys do use it for oscillating option. But that is pretty much how you control it manually. If I do use the app control, let me show you guys what's on here. So this one right here is what the app looks like. So you do have the option to increase it from 1 to 8 like I mentioned. We do have normal mode, sleep mode, nature mode, or custom mode. If you guys press in custom mode, you guys can customize how you guys want to use it, for how many hours, etc. In the bottom right here, we do have oscillating, scheduling, timer, lock, etc. And like I mentioned for timer option, if you guys do press on it, you guys can customize it up to 24 hours. Compared to on here, it's only 7. So very cool, actually has the option available as well. And similar to the Dreo, like I mentioned, it does give you guys a voice control. So if you guys go to setting right here, You guys can control it right here, connect it onto Alexa, Google Assistant, and etc. So before we give it a try for the voice control, let me show you guys when it actually works on here. So bring it to level 8. So that is the max speed. If you guys turn it off, that is off. Turn it on, turns on. And for the product, I named it Fanny, so let me actually give it a try using voice control. Alexa, turn off Fanny.
Sorry, the hub that device Fanny connected to is not responding. Please check its network connection.
Alexa, turn on Fanny. Alexa, turn off Fanny. Alexa, turn on Fanny. Alexa, change speed of Fanny to 8.
That value is out of range for device Fanny.
Alexa, change speed of Fanny to 8. Alexa, turn off Fanny. Alright, so you see it definitely does work. So this one pretty much works the same way as a Dreo, but in terms of the power when you guys do use it, it does seem like the Dreo is a lot more powerful in terms of the speed that comes out, and also the power of the wind that comes out as well. But that is pretty much how you guys use each one of them. So after really testing out all 3 of them, you guys can see how it does work and what is the benefit for each one when you guys do use it. The middle one does not have as much functionality as the other 2 in terms of smart control and also the voice control, but it still has the remote control that this one has, whereas for Govee it does not. But when you guys really test out the power of the wind that comes out, this one seems like the best one out of all of them because it does feel really powerful, which is totally understandable since it is slightly bigger than the other 2. So technically, if you guys think about it, this one right here is the most compact, and this is the second most compact, and this is the biggest one. But this one's definitely a lot more powerful than the other 2. And for this product, I think I have this for over like 2 years or maybe even 3 years now. I think it was 2 years because I think I got it around like 2021. And ever since then, I got this one. It's been working really well. They do have like a regular version that's not a smart Wi-Fi option or smart app control. This one, it does have the smart app control, so it works a lot better. So that way you can control it using the manual option, the remote option, the voice control, or even the smart control as well. But now that we show you guys how each one of them works, now to answer the question is which one is much more worth it. So in my honest opinion, when you guys compare all 3 of these, this one right here is still my personal favorite one because of the powerful wind that comes out. Like when you guys are looking for a fan in general or tower fan, you guys want to have everything that each one has in terms of timer option, Oscillating option, the mute option, and etc. So probably one of the most important things to look out for is how powerful the wind that comes out. If you guys get a fan that's not as powerful to use during summertime, then you guys won't get that cooling effect. So for this one, it would definitely be my number 1 choice to go for as the most worth it in my opinion. But my number 2 choice would probably be that one. I want to say this one, but it doesn't have the smart control on here, which is a little bit of an inconvenience. So that is why I picked that one. Even though when you guys do feel it, it does feel like the Levoit feels a little bit more powerful than that one. This one does not feel as powerful, but having that smart control is actually really useful from my opinion. But if you guys care a lot more about that powerful wind that comes out, then you can go for this instead. So for my ranking, I'll put 1, 2, and 3. But this one can definitely be number 2. It's just the fact that how it doesn't have the smart control or the voice control is kind of a downer. Especially considering the fact that how it is a Levoit brand, I do have a lot of air purifier where I can give you guys a smart control and voice control, where for this one it does not. But regardless of which one I do get, all of them are pretty worth it in its own way. It definitely works a lot better than other tower fan out there where it does not give you guys the smart control, voice control, remote control, and etc. But then obviously for those of you guys who don't want or don't need one or haven't one of these, obviously don't buy one and save your money on something else you actually do need. So that's basically everything for this video itself. If you guys like this video, make sure to smash that like button in the bottom. That will definitely help this video out, and it will definitely help with the algorithm as well to promote more videos for you guys so you guys can see more of the videos or similar videos as well. But as always, make sure to stay positive, be you, and I'll see you guys in the next episode of Is It Worth It? Peace.